recording. This lady comes online. We got one from Twitch group, me y'all, about this lady. Well, on the same topic, where the chick comes out, says, "Hey, as a streamer friend, your follow means nothing to me if you can't come through every day and say hi in the stream, say hello, and at the bare minimum, keep a tab. Because if you can't do those things, then that's a hollow follow. That don't mean jack shit to me." And so she got a lot of backlash, and I think after that, like, something else happened too. I don't know, like, what. I saw her come on. All I saw was the original tweet yesterday, and when I saw the tweet, it had like, I don't know, maybe like, shoot, 500 likes or some shit. It didn't even like it was going too crazy, bro. But one of my peoples did repost it. I commented on his post, and then I went and said something on her post too. Joke sensitivity, walk on eggshells. And so, boom. Anyway, yeah, I gave my take on it, which was, hey, you know, if you're spending time like worrying about who ain't supporting you, it's gonna stress you out and take away from the longevity. Cause she made this whole statement of, yeah, if you as a y'all streamers, other streamers, it don't mean nothing if you follow me. I don't care about that. If you ain't coming through every day, a bare minimum lurk, then, you know, hey, excommunicate yourself. You might as well just, you know, that's what she's saying. She said, well, she's not wrong if that's her rules. Right, exactly, right. That's the same thing I said. If my taste, my personal taste is, I don't care. You know, I'm not gonna be worried about who's not supporting me. That's just me, because it just helps me use that conscious energy for my next project. How can I make this next piece bust? You know, how can we do this better? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just to get my take on that. But facts, she ain't wrong. If she wants to do it that way, that's valid. That is valid. Rohan got the point. If she wants to do it that way, she can. Let's see what some of the people are feeling and thinking about it. Here's Twitch Groovy.
We have another brand new video over here for some random Twitch drama, but this one's a little bit of an intriguing story. Now, if you guys are streamers or been involved in the Twitch culture at all, or at least maybe just been around for a while, you can kind of know that there's a certain kind of etiquette, kind of like a streamer etiquette, when it comes to being a content creator and how you kind of treat other people on the platforms, the live chats, your community, and all of that. And that's something that I think's been kind of ingrained and rooted pretty heavily since the OG years of Twitch. Now, I've been on Twitch, I always say, for a bajillion years. A good example is, like, if you're streaming, you just don't get to go into someone else's stream and be like, hey, I'm going live. Anyone who wants to watch me, come hang on out. Because obviously someone else is like doing their own job, doing their own stream, and it just is the most self-promoting thing ever. It's like if you're having a party in real life and you walk into someone else's house being like, hey, yo, in like 10 minutes, I have this crazy kegger going on. If you guys want to go and have some food or snacks, whatever, we're going to be throwing out a party, come swing on over the house next door. Now, obviously, some people can maybe be like, oh, it's an insecurity thing. You shouldn't let, maybe you shouldn't let other people bother, make better content. Usually people this day and age don't think that because it's just rude, it's just weird, it's just strange. And this is what happened as of here. Now, that's not the only drama, that's just the base level. Because it went and ramped up and ramped up and ramped up. Crying on stream, calling each other out, and this is the strangest drama I've had a chance to go and cover when it comes to this. The usual typical Twitch drama where there's no accountability, no growth, and then people just going to Twitter and yelling at each other nonstop. So let's go talk about the fact of over here of I am Trinta G. Hopefully I said that correctly. At the end of the day,
oh, that's her name.
Whatever it is, what it is. But this is
I thought her name was her. I thought they just called her HER on Twitter. But okay, that's her name. You said Trinta G. All right, we gotta double check it. But
someone just kind of was rude.
It went viral,
and then went to Twitter and just there was a massive fallout from it. So let's go and first of all talk about, I guess, the initial issue. And this is over here from Tommy Michelle, which hopefully I'm saying everyone's name right. And
Rohan in the chat says, no, they can't be expected to be put on others. She can't be expected. Okay. People trip on that. I had somebody crying in my Discord before. Dang, bro, I hate to hear it. Yeah, I've had that. I've had similar situations. Yeah, I understand about that. Yeah. Sometimes I think people have other stuff going on off camera and they just, or off stream, offline, away from the keyboard, and they just bring it there. They'll be doing crazy stuff in there sometimes.
And they started this little bit of tea, saying, and this is someone said on stream.
There was a black woman.
If you want to go get followers or get people to come to your stream, get some cute emotes of yourself, and then spam them in these big streamer chats. Now, This video, if you guys are like my subscribers, you guys maybe understand, you guys are familiar with Twitch. If not, go and subscribe. Or if you guys
Oh.
are not streamers, it may be different.
Oh,
But
see,
if you
now
guys,
look, pause. This is why I came to Scrooping. Because, see, we could have watched her video on it. I seen her video on Twitter, but it was a lot of raw emotion. And I didn't get a lot of the context. I didn't have time to look for a lot of the context. So shout out to Switch Group, and I'll make sure to put his video, the original OG, in the description as well. Yeah, great find.
ideas like marketing and collaboration, all this stuff is a big deal when it comes to Twitch. Like if you're on Twitch and you're not making YouTube videos, which then you can go and link down my Twitch down below if you guys want to follow, ayo. But when it comes to that, it's weird. Like you almost basically have to let people know you're a streamer, and then if you do, it's like a lot of just social dynamics. Because if I'm in like if I'm doing my own stream and my friend comes in my chat and they're talking about their stream, I don't care. They're people I met in real life or I've known for years, or we share communities, or I just like them. Like I want to see them succeed. I don't mind that, especially if they're my friend. But if you're kind of a random and you go in someone's chat, it just is self-promoting. Like there's no other words around this. So I am Trinity said, hey Tommy, to Tommy Michelle, I was talking about how neat your lighting is in the background the other day. Who put them up? Nice, normal, compliment, good stuff. But two things to note is that they are also just spamming their emotes, which is also okay. I have cute Twitch emotes. I've used them all the time. I usually try not to use it too much if I'm in a brand new stream because it just does seem a little bit promoty. And of course, if you have the partner badge too as well, like people know you're a streamer. Like that you can see it. Like that's like, I guess, a perk of being a partner. If you talk in chats, people know you're a partner. Now, nowadays, if you type in a chat, there's so many partners, it doesn't really matter that much. But if you're also just spamming your emotes everywhere, it does add a little bit. And this is what this...
Pause. I'll say this. If that's the first interaction, that to me, that comes out, I guess, okay, she's put boom, boom. Hey, Tommy. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care, bro. I wouldn't care. That's still a partner coming through your chat. What they got to consider is somebody is still coming through your chat and saying something. She didn't have to say nothing. She didn't even have to say that. She could have, at first I was kind of inclined to kind of disagreeing with what the lady was saying. I got to actually rehear that part. But as far as that original post that she said, where she's like, hey, if you're a streamer friend and you follow, it's a hollow follow if you're not coming every day. I disagree with that because, your streamer friends for now on Twitch, you only can have like a max 3 tabs. If you're using Chatterino, okay, all right, that might be a different story, however the hell that works. But you want to, you only be in really 3 streams at a time. So if that person's coming through, hey man, be thankful and blissful for that, and or thankful and happy, gracious about that, and just be, I just like to look at the milk look at it as half full versus what you don't have, and it helps me a lot. Now this part, is it coming off as scammy or self promo like? Especially based off of my experience in Twitch, slightly, possibly. It could be perceived as that to somebody. But for me, bro, and where I'm at, no, absolutely not. Because you still got that person, you still got a partner coming in your stream, number one. And then she's putting the emotes. That's extra chatting. That's extra chat bumps for you. That just means your chat is bumping. You know what I'm saying? It just means your chat is going. So that's not even. I disagree that it's come off that came off as a self promo.
This person was calling them out, being like, oh, if you want to go get followers, this is what I Am Trinity apparently allegedly said, you just had to go in people's chats and spam some emotes of yourself and just go and say a bunch of stuff. And the biggest thing out here is when they go and said this. I'm so glad you had a good day. Nothing happens for an hour and a half. Exclamation mark lurk while I stream. Now, I just want to reiterate the push.
That thing got deleted quick. I love it. I love it. Johnny says, dog, it's this simple. Let the people use the features of the site. That's it. Yeah, that's true. But people want to exploit.
This is a very small deal. Like, end all be all. If someone's newer to Twitch, they go and do this. You have your friend doing it. You send them a DM. You go and be like, hey, like maybe chill. We're not on that level yet. Maybe in the future. Or just be like, I got deleted by a mod. It's whatever. You move it on. Some people have rules against this. Like I said, if someone's new to my stream, like I don't know you, you've been talking to my chat for a week or something, I probably would.
You
try
know,
this out.
dude, I want to try this guy. I want to try to go in this chat and let's do some self promo and see what he does. Like I'm just, you know, then after the fact, be like, hey, I just watched your video. I thought it would be funny. Yada yada.
3 seconds and just be like, hey, yo, I just, whatever, I don't joke. Or sometimes I just don't care. I'm like, yeah, whatever, have fun, move on. You know, it's not the biggest deal. I want to reiterate that a bunch. But the issue is the backlash afterwards, because it got ramped up a lot. So anyway, this person, Tommy Michelle, is saying like, call him out, saying like, you've talked about this before. This is like a strategy for you to steadily go get viewers or you're self-promoting. And they're like, so then why would you be doing this in my chat? Really be lurking for the whole hour and a half? Where did this come from? It's basically like they were trying to say, hey, you've already been lurking. You've already been chill. You already been, you hear, like, you're fine. Like, just go do your thing. Why do you have to say this? Like, it's been an hour and a half. You come over here, like, you already are lurking. Like, it's just weird. It's like promoting.
Now pause again. They're saying that that's weird. She's saying it's weird, but at the same time, no, like that's keeping your chat active. That's keeping that lurk engaged. Because as you know, that inactive tab is not going to count as a view. So again, she's getting free engagement, bro. She's just engaging in your shit. You only supported me because of what you thought you could gain. Oh, this person is coming off so. Oh my god, you're wrong for bringing her out. Like damn, and that's what they jumped on her. Oh my goodness. Now I'm seeing the full thing. Because at first I just saw the other girls like coming out and crying or whatever, but dang, now so she was doing some other stuff too. This is what they actually got on her about. I disagree with her one topic, but yeah, they kind of were wrong for this. They're wrong for going after her for supposedly self-promoting when she's actually just in somebody's stream, bro, trying to like this looks like basic, so that's basic support, bro. If you're streaming, you're lucky if you're getting this. If you're getting partners coming in your stream and they're saying, hey, yada yada, I'm glad you had a good day. I'm just lurking. Then you know you got to count your blessings right there, dude, because everybody doesn't even get that.
To me, because of what you thought you can gain. You're a vain, self-serving girl who uses people for your own personal gain. It's possible for people to notice the same thing and then just stop coming around.
Wow, you know what? I think this person is projecting. It sounds like she's projecting a little bit. From what I'm getting, it's giving she's projecting a little bit. It's giving she's projecting.
And like basically they're just like, hey man, you are seeming like you're just a clout chaser. You're trying to use everyone you can. What is going on with this? And then people in the comments started roasting this. She has no streamer etiquette. Wrap this up. This is what some people think networking is. Over heavens, chill. There ain't no way. I saw.
Oh, okay. This is what some people think networking is. Now that person had a point too, right? Because that is not this ain't networking, and this really probably maybe on a mass scale, maybe it will get you somewhere over time. Maybe. If that's what you want to do, okay. That's part of some level. This is still part of marketing and networking. Now, that needs to not be the only thing you're doing for your marketing and networking, though. If that is the case, you know you got it. This is the supplement. Hey, Legendary, how you doing? And which we can get into that later. That's just an extra little supplement. You gotta be actually making those connections. I think personally. Welcome in, Queen. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Hope y'all having a great day.
Earlier, and all I need to see to instant block them. That last one, lurk while I stream, is diabolical red flag. Flag on the play, instant red flag. I hope this is her downfall. I don't know these people. This is some bad stuff, not gonna lie. Like some people are like, they lost her mind. So I don't think it's that bad, but I think the issue is that she's causing drama about this.
You can play that video. Here comes the video.
So she addresses this saying, addressing the lurk while I stream comment and streamers etiquette. It was never brought to me behind the scenes, and it wasn't the best thing to do in another streamer's chat. I had to learn from the response I got when it happened. There has been no grace given. Like, once again, this is not like a big deal. Like, you messed up a little bit. People be like, hey, maybe be chill. In the future, you move on. But it kept on escalating up.
So you would like somebody to come to your chat and say, lurk, I'm streaming right now. I didn't do that. I was already in there. So that's why I felt like it was okay to say, okay, I'm tapping out. See you later. About to go stream type shit. You feel
like that's kind of normal. It's okay. Like I said, it ramps up more.
You know what I'm saying, Slick? It really came from a genuine spot. And with me in your stream time after.
But it's also annoying because even if it's genuine, you're just like being like, hey, I'm having a party. Come join my party. I'm trying to get some views. Like, it's annoying. Like, you messed up. Like, whatever. It's fine. Like, it's not the biggest deal, but the tripling down.
At the time, and being a part of the same stream team as you, I just didn't see it as
Wow.
a problem. But as after I got banned, not I got banned, but after the message got deleted, okay, now I know.
Like, this is all over like a purge, like a 1-second timeout that's already done. Like, it was done by the time she even read it and realized it.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
it could have been brought to me on the back end that, hey, Trend, that ain't good.
Like, that's not technically wrong. It could have been a little bit more all handled privately, but these are like some crazy weird back and forth tweets. Or when everyone else here is like, what's going on? You have
I wanted to see the whole thing.
Like, you are a Twitch partner, you don't know the basic etiquettes of just joining someone's stream. Like, you don't want to instantly go in someone's stream and be like, hey, I'm gonna go and stream, good luck. You know what I mean?
Pause, and then yeah, it's Lisa just says you're a Twitch partner, you don't know the basic etiquettes of joining someone's stream. Look, this is what happens when people get the fast track to success for partnership. When they didn't have to, you know, be an affiliate for a hell of a long time and really, you know, grind it up, I guess, for lack of a better word. They, you know, they're not gonna know streamer etiquette. And from what I could tell, that they said that she was a streamer university person who got popped, who popped off because of that. Like had some motion before that, but didn't really zoom up in types of streamer university. Some people get boosted up to partner too, bro. That's what I'm thinking. Like, she probably was already a partner before she made it to streaming university. But yeah, just because she's a part of that don't mean that she knows how to go be in Twitch chats. They might have just been in her chat because, you know, for whatever, some other reason. They're just like, oh, she's a super cool, chill COD player. We like her Warzone play. We played her for Warzone for years. So we're just going to sit in her chat because we want to see her, you know, be able to play more Warzone with us or whatever. Just for example, he says this still shouldn't be drama. There's no reason to mention it at all. Oh, they mentioning it for the clicks. Yeah, they mentioning it for the clicks, man. That's why they shouldn't mention it at all. Yep. At this point, they don't got nothing else going on, bro. They don't got nothing else going on. Yeah, and then people just kind of got in. I think a lot of people jumped on it because it was a teachable moment. She kind of said something was like ass backwards. Like that one tweet was just like such. It was a rage bait. I seen it circulate. I even kind of wanted to chime in, and but yeah, it was kind of like Rohan was saying. Everybody can, you know, she can have her opinion, and if you want to, if you think it's a hollow follow, if your friends ain't coming through and supporting you, then go. You know, that's fine. And I guess she you know, it's Twitter. They get monetized for the shit that they say on there, so that's part of the reason why she put it up on there, I think, because hey, it was gonna go crazy, and now it looked like she might have done good for herself.
And people are like this. You're a Twitch partner, you literally know Twitch etiquette, but ignore it. Almost everyone.
Oh, Brody says it got deleted and it was over. They deleted it. They deleted the tweet.
No self-promo on the rules. This is a big thing for Twitch stuff. Like, people don't like this. It's just annoying. Especially if it's like you're trying to get to know someone, and this is like someone taking advantage of someone. Someone's like, hey, let's not do that. Self-promo is all it is. Intentions don't mean anything if the action is negative. You can have the best interest for someone and still hurt them. Panhandling in front of someone else's business, or in this case, their chat, is not good advertisement, period.
Yeah, we know that. We already know what the hell a lot of them idiots are saying. All right, this is her other video.
This is also now where Tommy ramps it up, where she's calling out this quote. I can't really play this because there's like Beyonce play in the background. At least there was like a little soundbite for it or whatever, I think. But basically, like, she was just like, hey, yo, I'm just looking at people's chats. You've been here from the start. What's going on with this? And they're insulting this one viewer, you know? And they're like, Mookie, you've been here since the start. You've only ever typed 8 messages in my chat. I'm literally going to go and look at everything you said in my chat. Go pull up your username, look at all of your logs, and see what happens here. This Mookie rude person. And they're like, well, like, they didn't appreciate them. They were kind of insulting them on the low key. Saying, happy Thanksgiving. How are you? I truly understand you want the love to be reciprocated, but a lot of the times you have to think everyone isn't genuine. A lot of streamers are users. They will support for a day and think that they will support you. Give them will be forever. I think you are a dope streamer. You just have to find people as dope as you are. That's the hardest part, in my opinion. This person's basically saying, hey,
how is that
you are a great person.
How is that a sneak diss? Oh, because she's saying that. I could see how he thinks it's a sneak diss. Okay, because she said it could be construed as the person who her complaining, she could have been that person who only supported somebody for a day, and then upset when they aren't coming back based off the other tweet that she did.
Hey, you just gotta find people who vibe with you and get on the same wavelength as you. You're chill. And I can't, like I said, I can't show the clip out here from this person, but they were basically just railing this dude. It was so sad. Like, I can't play it because it's all copyright audio, just get destroyed. But like, they're just calling him out.
Not you pulling receipts on people?
Like, people were saying, like, why are you looking at all the receipts? And they're looking over this Mookie's comments, and they're like, oh, that's just what I do.
She said, that's what I do.
You guys know me, I keep it real. That's just what I do. That's
Oh.
basically what the clip was saying. After they were calling out Mookie for only ever typing 8 messages, and 4 of them were from today.
But that was
And like
even,
I said, you can
that's
see
a
these
good
nice
message.
messages, just being like, happy Thanksgiving, like, you're doing super dope. So then people are like, what's going on here, you know? Like, all these comments, and they're just like, I hope she learns from this. Because one tweet and her doubling down on her wrong opinion isn't it. Yeah, it's just like, who cares? Like, just move on. Like, take accountability, move on. Like, this is not okay for a content creator to do this to a community that chooses to watch her. I'm surprised she hasn't made an attendance sheet at this point. Oh, I feel so bad for that viewer. I know that probably hurt their feelings and made them feel so small. It was such a kind message they sent. And I think this is a nice message. They're like, hey, just, like, it's okay. Like, happy Thanksgiving. Keep that vibe up. Like, you're going to find people who like you. And as I wish I could show you guys in the clip, like, the girl's just being mean. Like, they're like almost chat watching. Instead of pocket watching, they're chat watching. Like, what have you typed? Like, are you a hater? What's up? And it's just all weird.
Yeah, he says, yeah, sensitive, damn. Twitch be told people have 100 viewers and the same 6 people talking. Oh, facts. He says, dog, this is simple. Let people use the feature of the site. That's it. Chat rules irk me. I do not read them. You want to kick me? Thank you. That's a lot. Yeah, all right, I was hard to catch up there. That's a lot of crybaby shit. That is, I gotta say, that's a lot of crybaby. I would say to this guy, to Screwbing. Yeah, when you're talking about women, especially like women of color, it's better just to go ahead and say woman, this woman or lady. Say this lady. When you say this girl, 9 times out of 10, if they're streaming on Twitch, they're going to be 18 plus anyway. You can't be underneath that. So it's going to be an adult. And it comes off bad. It's a bad look when you say like the girl thing. So that, has bad connotation. But other than that, I do like the video. And good, good. I think his intentions are there. But even if you're just, come on, if you're just slick saying it, it's kind of like, I even try to make sure, just for that, some similar reasons, to just use the, just be respectful as possible. Just if the intention is to disrespect, then hey, all right, go for it, do what you do, right? But yeah, it could be taken as a term of disrespect. Nonetheless, man, I think that's crazy. No, I kind of agree with Scotia. Like, that's crazy that they even made because they made a whole content play off that situation, bro. I don't even think I don't think we're posting this shit. To be honest, that's not that we can't. We're not posting this one. But I would like to know your thoughts on the YouTube side if it does go up. That's just kind of, that's insane, dude. But yeah, you made a commentary with all your views and you're going to get paid off of it. Yeah, right. She about to get paid off of all of that. She about to get the front and the back end. And then baby girl up there, y'all was just so mean. Nah, we got to find that clip, bro. Nah. Because he didn't play it. He didn't play the one where she was actually crying, or maybe I don't know what was going on with Screwbing right there. We got to find that. I'm going to show you that one where this lady was like, fucking crying. Accidentally just post some shit. Oh, where is it at? The new one, her name is yeah. Finesse 3 times. Yo, what's good? I'm gonna post it back in. Yeah, let me know, fam. I'm finna loop back in on the YouTube side with this video once I pull it up.